It's ancient, it's alive, it's rugged, it's beautiful. It's what we call home. But more than that, it's also a destination of the nation, the Red Centre, unlike anywhere else. And now you and your family and friends can all see more and save more as we shoulder the Tourism Central Australia campaign here at this radio station and interviewing the various vendors whom we've already done so many of. And another one joins us again today on the radio. And it's my pleasure to introduce to you one of our neighbours a little bit further up the road from Alice Springs. Martin joins me from the Battery Hill Mining and Heritage Centre, located just on the outskirts of Tennant Creek. Good to have you on board. Thanks for taking the time to chat to us today.
No problems. I'm happy to be here.
Martin, tell us a little bit more about the Battery Hill Mining and Heritage Centre, which is located quite a couple of k's just out about Tennant Creek, is that right?
Yeah, about 2 kilometres outside of Tennant Creek.
Rightio. Part of the See More, Save More campaign in Tourism Central Australia, when you book online, you'll get 25% off one of their experiences there. Martin, what can someone expect to experience when they visit the Battery Hill Centre?
So, first of all, we're an information centre. So if you need any information about the Barkly or the wider area around us, then we're the place to be. We have 3 museums here as well. We have a mineral museum, a umbrella museum, which is a First World War museum, and a social museum, which shows you the daily life of the miners. Okay. And next to that, we have a mine tour that goes off at 10 o'clock and at 2 o'clock every day.
Martin, maybe a lot of people might want to ask the question, is this an actual former working mine, or is it something else altogether?
So officially, it was never officially a mine. It was designed as a tourist attraction, specifically because people were wandering into actual mines and getting lost.
So what is the predominant mining industry in Tennant Creek that people can hope to come and be a part of when they come to the Battery Hill Mining and Heritage Centre?
So since 1932, we've done about 210 tons of gold, which is about $29 billion in current day money. We did 600,000 tons of copper, silver, bismuth, uranium. You name it, we've got it.
What's the mining experience's operating hours? How many days a week and what times?
7 days a week, and we run it at 10 o'clock and at 2 o'clock every day.
How long does the tour usually last for, Martin?
About an hour and 15 minutes, depending on questions.
Okay, fair enough. And what else can people look forward to when they're actually in the mine itself?
So the mine itself is about 300 meters. We have multiple places where we tell stories about how certain tools are used, old tools, new tools, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And some local Tennant Creek stories as well.
Do you have people coming to visit you and then maybe also perhaps inquiring about being able to go and do their own little bit of prospecting and so on and so forth?
Yes, we actually have quite a bit of information for that as well. We have quite a few prospectors coming up because of the gold price being so high.
Yep.
We actually have next to Warrego a piece where you can just run into and do your own prospecting. It is 14 kilometers straight into the desert, though. You need a 4-wheel drive to get there. And
when it comes to getting the correct permissions and paperwork signed off, you can help people with all those inquiries as well?
Yes, interestingly enough, especially for our stuff, you only need permission of the owner, which, because it's Crown land up there, it's all good.
Without giving away too much in the way of locations, directions, and exact places, is there still gold in them there hills?
Yes, the mines have started back up about a year ago, quietly, and they've been mostly doing our tailings, which is the byproduct of the mining, but it still has a lot of gold in it.
Wow.
6 of our larger mines are getting refurbished, meaning they are getting ready to basically start production again. When
was the last time Tennant Creek had a fully operating gold mine that, was absolutely making that town pump back in the day?
The last one closed, I believe it was Warrego, closed in 1989. Okay. And we have, since then, everything's been closed. But before that, we have over 200 active mines around Tennant Creek.
So technologies have improved, and we've got a whole lot more savvy with machinery and equipment. And so now, more than ever before, you're probably starting to see an uptick in, I guess you could say, hobby prospectors and hobby miners. And is there still mines out there that are not used? In other words, old mines that are closed, which could possibly still cough up some love?
We have a lot of old mines running around. The government did do a very good job of closing most of them.
Yep.
But if you know where to look, you can still find some of those old mines.
We might have the person in particular we need to look and talk to in Martin there from the Battery Hill Mining and Heritage Centre located in Tennant Creek. And tell us, just as we wrap it up, roughly what's the cost of a visit to your establishment there?
So the mine cost is $39, but you get a 25% discount on that. The museums are $14 a person and $12 with the discount. And that is just about it.
Yeah.
That's all we charge for. And of course, for the museums, children are for free.
Fantastic. That's located just in or around Tennant Creek. We can find them online, but you'll need to book through TCA in order to take advantage of the See More, Save More campaign saving of that one there. We've been chatting to Martin from Battery Hill Mining and Heritage Centre in Tennant Creek. Go and patronise his business. He'd love to see you there from wherever you might be. And good luck with your fossicking out there. Have yourself a great day, and thanks for taking the time to chat to us today, mate.
No worries at all.